All right, we're at 4132 Stone Post in Newport. It's a sod job, grading job. All the sod will be delivered, and hopefully all the topsoil too. You just gotta fucking show up. And the way this year's been going, that may be a difficult thing to pull off, especially if it's raining, since 90% of our laborers are pussies. And you can play this video in front of them if you want, so that way they know what I think of them. But anyways, so yeah, you see there's a lot of rocks, but that shouldn't matter if you spread it out. This is an absolute rhododendron dream job, okay? So what I'm gonna do is have the sod delivered, just bring the rhododendron, and we're gonna have Carefree on call for delivery. I'll call them and set that up. I'm thinking, from my calculations, 15 yards would raise it 1 inch everywhere, but I mean, you can see where the pop-ups are in. They're not even in the right spot. So we're not trying to raise it up on this concrete a whole lot. Like normally we would go up to the concrete, but you know, you're not gonna do that here. I imagine it's gonna take about 10 or 20, or 20 yards probably is my guess. But if it takes more, it takes more. But do whatever's easier. Rhododendron, combination of rhododendron and fucking topsoil. But the rhododendron will definitely kick these weeds up. Have somebody rake them up behind you. You got all this dirt here. I would move that around with the bucket and spread it out thin, and then go over it with the rhododendron. You got a lot of brick and bullshit in there, but you could probably hide that underneath portion of it. Obviously the sod job is going to be in line with this fence we're not doing over here, so make sure you run a string line and get it right. So yeah, let's see, let's look in the back. You know, we want to raise it up on the side of the house here. Oh, this is going to be a bed here. I kind of painted it with a paint line. I'm sure it won't be here by the time you get here, but you can kind of see where they put the topsoil in for the bed. There's going to be a 10 by 10 square back here that will not have sod, and it's for their shed. So go ahead and grade it, but I wrote 10 by 10 because they didn't quite tell me where they wanted it. They weren't sure. So hopefully they'll have that marked. She wanted beds here. These aren't necessarily measured, but she wanted 1.5 foot beds that started here. But go ahead, but she wants it graded and leave the topsoil in there, and the beds are going to go all the way to under there or whatever. I mean, obviously you can only go up a little bit with this air conditioner being where it is. That's in our benefit though, because you know, we don't want to go up much higher than that. And then back here, you know, we're not like coming up to the top of this, obviously. We're just getting it to where it's, you know, covering that base rock underneath. You know, over here too. So you're gonna need quite a bit of topsoil here, quite a bit of topsoil on the front, but the rest is just gonna be feathered out. And I stopped the sod even with this, guys. Craig did this sod last year, and he did that wall that appears to be falling apart. So anyway, yeah, I don't know. It's up to you how much topsoil to bring in, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna take about 20, and just rhododendron the shit out of this thing first, and have somebody rake up all the plant material behind you, and then just start bringing in topsoil. And this is the perfect job for the rhododendron. So the end.